Hello everyone, Alex here. Welcome to the Daily Nature Journal. In this one I'm going to be creating a page of heron drawings. This is a shortened version of a paint-along tutorial that is available now on my Patreon. I went to the Hyde at Seaton Wetlands with my new camera, and on that first day out with it I saw a heron out on the water. So I selected a few different images of the heron that I'm going to put onto my journal page. Some of them are zoomed in, like a little bit more detail onto certain parts of the bird that I'm interested in. Right, I'm going to get started with a pencil sketch and just deciding where on the page I want to put the different parts of the bird. I'm focusing on having some that are showing lots of detail, and so particularly like on the head, around the eye, and some that are showing the full shape of the bird and some of its behaviours. And now in with the lines. Today I'm using the Derwent line maker, which is a really kind of soft sepia colour, and I really like the sort of gentle line that you can get with this, not too dark and take it over from the colours. On Patreon you get this in real time rather than sped up, and I'm giving commentary about what I'm doing throughout the entire process. You can find that in the description below the video. I really like to take this approach of having detailed alongside more complete images. And there's loads of ways you can approach doing this in a nature journal. This time I've chosen these 4 sketches. Just removing the pencil lines from underneath, and now we're ready to go in with the paints. I'm using a really limited palette for this time. I've got a Payne's Grey, I've got a raw umber, a sort of yellow ochre kind of tan, and a bright yellow, plus a little ultramarine too where I want a little bit more blue. And then it's all about looking at the reference images and finding areas that are a little bit more red, a little bit more blue, and a little bit more yellow. If you want to find out more about how I do this, you can go and check out the full tutorial. creating this dark colour by mixing together Payne's Grey and raw umber, creating a colour that isn't pitch black. Now adding the yellow in really lifts this because it's the primary colour that was missing in the earlier stages. That wonderful amber eye of the heron. Putting the darker tones in really helps to lift everything, gives it a bit of contrast. Especially when I'm using these tinted pages rather than a white. There we are, one page of herons. Hello everyone, Alex here, coming to you from my studio in Devon, UK. Thank you so much for watching the heron video. I really hope you enjoyed seeing me create these pages. I'm just here to let you know that I've now been on YouTube for 8 months, and so I'm making a few changes to the channel, some more improvements. Don't worry, they're not going to be large-scale changes. I'm mostly still going to be focusing on nature journaling and nature walks, but I'm also going to be adding a little bit about how I started out an art business and videos about starting on YouTube and what it means to create an art business that is focused more on inspiring people to get out into nature than it is about selling products. I'm really looking forward to doing this because I'm really interested in online entrepreneurship, and I want to document my journey from the start rather than retrospectively. So if you're interested in that, go to the blog article that's in the description below where I'm talking about it a whole lot more. And I'd love to hear what you think. So leave me a comment, tell me what you think of my plans or just what you thought of the heron page. And I always love to hear from you. Give me a like, make sure you've subscribed, and I will see you in the next video.